Hi, my name is Mike, and I know why you're here. You're here because you're frustrated, trying to find some relief for your carpal tunnel pain. I know because I've been there before. You see, I used to be an order processor for a major biotech company, and it was my job to process on average about 100 orders a day. So we're talking major typing and clicking. Now, it wasn't until 2 months into the job that I started to notice discomfort, and I chalked it up to normal fatigue. But then the pain got worse and worse to the point where I needed to do some research. And believe me, I've tried every single product on the market. I'm talking different mice, pen mice. I've tried red light therapy. I've tried arnica cream, ice, heat. Nothing seemed to work. Eventually, I went to see a doctor, and my doctor decided that I should get steroid injections and then eventually surgery. Now, I was hesitant on the surgery because a coworker of mine also got carpal tunnel surgery. And what happened was she started to get a lot of scar tissue. And all the scar tissue did was increase the pain. So I didn't want to have to spend thousands of dollars only to go back under the knife again. So eventually my wife recommended that I go see an acupuncturist. She's big on acupuncture. And this ended up being an important turning point for me. Now, it wasn't just the acupuncture itself. The doctor also showed me different stretches and movements for my hands and wrists. They seemed kind of simple at first, but I started doing them. And most importantly, I kept doing them. I started incorporating these movements into my regular routine, and gradually I began noticing that my hands and wrists were feeling better. And that got my attention. So I continued. I started learning more about how I was using my hands throughout the day. I paid more attention to my wrists. I experimented with different movements, and eventually I developed a routine that worked well for me. That's really what changed things. It wasn't about finding some expensive gadget or miracle cream. For me, it was about finding the right movements and then being consistent with them. And that's why I created this website. I remember what it was like searching for answers. Trust me, I've been there before. Data entry is not an easy job, believe me. So I decided to take the routine that helped me and organize it into a simple step-by-step video program. The complete program contains 4 follow-along videos with approximately 80 minutes of footage. You'll be able to actually watch the movements being demonstrated and follow along at your own pace. You can do the routine from home, and you can return to the videos whenever you want to practice the movements again. Now, I do want to make something clear. This is my personal experience. I'm not telling you that everyone will have the same experience that I did. Carpal tunnel symptoms can vary from person to person, and if you're experiencing persistent pain, numbness, weakness, or worsening symptoms, you should talk to a qualified healthcare professional. What I'm sharing is simply the approach that helped me. If you'd like to see exactly what I did, you can learn more about my complete program below. Thank you.